Welcome back. I bet you can't guess what this is. This is going to be the second round this week's play session Mountaineer. It's going to be on good old Cox's push. Teams have shifted, so Union is now on CSA. Also, fuck you, Freddie. Take that. Um, I have a downvote. Oh my goodness. You know what? And downvote myself. I didn't even know you could do that. Interesting. All right. Same teams, just swapped. So we got 15th Alabama, Big Sexy, Middle Spec, JD, CQB. This time is led by Captain Hayden instead of MCP. Of course, Lieutenant Colonel Knight leading the 10th, and Turquoise leading the 9th. 10th and 9th together. Wow. I can count. On the other side, we're going to have the Discord moderator, Collector. Still don't know who that is. Kind of a, you know what? I shouldn't. Maybe that'll actually stop him from being officer. That'd be funny. But anyway, so we got Collector and we got Complex leading IVB. We're going to have Lightburn leading the 4th. Sergeant Crawford leading EB. Scattered. Battery led by Captain Zach of EB. And more scattered. How about you pick a team? Better yet, pick a unit. All right, so right off the rip, we've played this map a super bunch in this event. I see this map played like I feel like every week for some reason, even though that's not the case. Both teams should have a very good idea of their rough game plan, because there's really not too much you can do. It does look like CSA is going for the mass coordinated gun line on stone. Not a bad idea. They do have artillery support. And this battery crew should have a very nice time on this map. Regardless of where Union is, they've got good shots. I don't think there's any Union artillery, or at least I very hope there's not. Yeah. Already we got the Yankee invasion underway. The blue wave. In terms of rifles, I do know that CSA gets a couple units that buck and ball. Donald Trump is not here on the 15th Alabama side. I feel betrayed. Where is he? Maybe he's too busy with everything else going on in the country. Already pretty aggressive play here by Union. Also, balance is perfect. No. That was a good shot. Like I said, that CSA artillery should be getting good shots all night. Ooh, look at that. Money. That was good. That is going to definitely help the CSA make up the difference on this map if they continue to do shots like that. Yeah. You know, that's just Collector. He do be doing Collector things. They're falling back. I'm not sure why they're falling back. I know they just got point. They probably don't want a full commit holding it. But having guys over here forces the CSA, especially if point captured, to engage them. That mercenary. Blaze Lemon. Lemon. He's going for the shot in the dark. Take that shot, Lays. Watch that flag. Watch that flag to the west. To the west. That's gonna be the first warning of the night. Take that. Get wrecked. I hope you lose sleep over that. CSA going for the recap pretty early, not a bad idea. Union's really not doing anything to control that from not happening. Union is very split up. We've got 4 pockets here. Let's take a look at who's who. Very, very right side, we got JD. Middle, we got CQB. Top and left, we got 15th. Or 15th. Probably, yep, 9th and 10th. That would have been a good shot with rocks. So they are getting very split up. I'd be curious to see if this actually helps them. It's possible. But I know the match practically just started, but Union is running a little bit behind on tickets. Union is playing, in my opinion, a little bit passive, all things considered. I don't think they'll miss the next time. It is a little difficult to really hit those guys. I would focus my cannons over there and over there first and foremost. Maybe you hit that with canister shot if you get extremely lucky, but just with the way the rocks are set up, you kind of have to hit like exactly in this area to splash and over here to splash. Make it a little tricky. Looks like Union might be going in for a recap, but here comes Collector. This is a time where most of the Union team really should be moving in. They've managed to attract a lot of attention. Now, there is still a pretty sizable amount over here. But they're trying to just get the safety.
Yep, they chased us near the point. Yep, get that flag up. Blast them, that's all enemies, they're in the open.
I would say prepare to receive artillery.
Fuck, that didn't work out so well.
Yeah, fuck.
It looked good on paper, I mean, those guys, if that unit above us had charged down on them, we could have then charged them. I think they just...
Blood is their paint and the land is their canvas. These guys are really far out here.
I'm back. I've been reincarnated.
Guns they've got... Yeah, they are way too far out here to be using buck and ballers.
Line up next to him. Hey, section, copy. Oh my God.
Hayden, I'm gonna crouch.
Enfield. More Enfields.
Yeah, skirmish group.
Union has pretty much all but abandoned the field except for this small pocket of resistance. I'm kind of confused on what's going on here. Time is ticking, my guys, and you have not made enough ticket damage. Be passive like that. That was a good shot. I just don't know really what this is about and what this is about. This is fine in theory. Looks like these guys are probably going to move up in support.
Come on, gentlemen.
Run, run.
Lowercase captain on the way.
Why can't I stab people with
It's going straight to point. Probably trying to cap draw him off. Union is charging. They do lack the numbers and they're snail trailing in pretty hard. This should, should fail. Logic dictates this should fail. Looks like he did, in fact, fail. It's a nice try. They just didn't have the numbers. Here or there, Jerry Reed, you could have stopped that massacre. All on you, brother. CQB Endgame. Or CQB Infinity War. Yeah, you can go up there. Wow, Faydon. Although you're really not supposed to be doing that. I'm going to give him a little bit of a break. Yeah, you give him the work. Jerry Reed still up there and comatose. The things this man has seen has shaken him to his core. He will write about this if he makes it home. Not a bad cap. I mean, CSA is pretty ahead of tickets here, so even if they recap, not too big of an issue. Who this? La Hacker. Two Union flags down. They can't afford to do this. They'll probably try to full charge these guys out. Or maybe just stop and take point. I personally would maybe commit for the full charge. It does leave this open a little bit. Of course, they don't have the benefit of being in the sky. Skirmishing on the Arty. Not sure that's going to be too effective. They've got cover. Should be a direct hitter right here. Maybe a little too high, depending on who he's aiming at. If he's aiming at those guys over there, he should be fine. Very nice shot. And it looked like a very nice shot again. CSA artillery really putting in the elbow grease tonight. It's a shame that Union artillery on this map is all but useless. I really wouldn't recommend being there at the moment.
Like a lizard.
Top the hill, southeast.
I'm led point to the... They're all southwest. Two American flags.
Shoot that American flag. It raises the tent.
Shoot that American. Aren't you also American?
You're fatter?
My side's darker. They were mean to me.
Collector? Excellent cannon shots as always from the artillery tonight. Putting the hurt on him. Collector gets shot down. I think Collector got shot down again. It's his most recent body, perhaps. CSA is pushing up. They're trying to stop them from capping. These fellows are still playing pretty far out, man. Ouch. They'll feel that one in the morning.
Yep.
If I was Union, I'd be shifting my priorities here. Obviously, what you're doing is not working. You need to try something different. Again, I would just mass coordinate, go down the line, take this out. Easier said than done, but that's the general idea. BMO, Evil Joe, Bogus, Horse Hunter Biden. Going in for a kill. Gonna get swallowed up though. Does anyone else remember playing like those IO games? Like when you were a little bit younger? Like that one with the big blobs. I was thinking about that yesterday. Core Memory. I think it's called like a Gario. Wonder if it's still around. I know there's Slither IO. That also slapped. That Battle Royale Survive IO. I was a beast at that, man. Crunker IO. Another good one. Overall, not a crazy match. Looks like these two rapscallions tried to go in for a drive-by. You're going to reload right there. Tetra, don't do it. I didn't see what happened here. I don't know if they pulled up with 3 or if they pulled up with 2. If they pulled up with 2, then that was mutual, and I don't care. But if they pulled up with 3 and they sent 2 in there, definitely not good. I am the only set of eyes in the sky. I'm just one man. This is going to not be very good here. Maybe. Yeah, no, not good. I guess it's possible. Nope, not good. Holy shit, is that Lieutenant Colonel J. Guy? Tree hugging? Being by the rocks?
Back down to double. Let's... Did you guys get rid of those harassment skirmishers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got him.
Yeah.
They were Ramboing, by the way.
Alright, they were Ramboing. Alright. Pieces of shit. Very 2 good cannon shots came out from CSA artillery right there. Although it does look like CSA lost a couple. Instead of waiting for flag respawn, they are coming back through the forest. That might hurt them if Union pushes it. I doubt they will. 28 minutes, 30 on the clock. Union taking losses. CSA still engaged. Not ideal. They're a little bit behind on time here. I don't know what you were thinking. Like, what's the best case scenario there?
Yeah. We actually made progress on tickets that time.
Yeah, they charged us and I fucked them up. They charged me and I killed like 3 of them with a pistol, and they ran at that spot.
Flag is in.
Should we go take that corner down there? I think we can do it if we go down there like this and then cut in on them.
Yep. All right, go send it in, and the 15th come in. We'll go in last. One send one direction, another come the other, and then we'll go in behind them.
JD,
And that way we go 3 different directions.
JD,
All right,
left
you
side
ready?
of the rock, stage up.
All right, go ahead and send it.
Hold still.
Is his first man? Nope. EB 53rd PA going on a. What the hell is that? The highest I've ever seen someone jump in this game, period. Yeah, I don't know if this one's going to work out, fellas. I mean, they broke through here. They J-hook in. They might be able to get him. Swinging like a door. It's not enough of them. Maybe they're just trying to hold in here, cause some chaos. Although, like I said, Union's very split up and divided. I'd like to see them be more coordinated. Razagil. Don't do that. I think he just got shot.
That makes any sense. Oh,
They're charging again with like 6 guys.
No, they got more than 6 now.
Oh.
Again, I'm not too sure if this is going to play out the way that Union does want it to play out. I mean, they're making some progress here. They've kind of lowered. I mean, maybe this is it. All they have to do is take this area one time, and it looks like they're actually doing it this time. Good artillery.
Rally to me! Rally! Rally!
Do not cluster up. Artillery will fuck you all. And those flags.
Wisest words I've heard all night.
God damn it.
Soldad, John Smitty.
He tried. I got the one flag down, so that's 5 tickets at least.
Officer to our east-southeast. I think that's off.
Shoot him if we can. I see him. He's just running around.
Is he dead?
I need to work on
Not sure. Maybe he's trying to get the flag. Bates has been on flag, dude. It seems. Not sure what this guy's doing though. Have I signal? Now, a little bad thing about this right here is the Union can see you from the wall.
My company's flanking on the right.
Kind of still an odd split here by Union, but an even odder split kind of happening by CSA. I hope you do not engage them. He's engaging. Nope. Oh, he scared me for a second. FaZe maybe thought that these guys up here were friendly. Again, 2 people doing this for Sergeant Mystic and Sergeant Soldai. We're seeing a lot of like 2 grouping here. The rule is 3, but I see that full encounter. I guess you could say that's self-defense, but I probably should have warned him there too. I'm too tired for this shit, man. Fuck is this? Everyone's falling apart, man. It's fucking chaos out there, man. CSA managed to retake for now. Still some Union in the corn. Raven Rock on his way to defend President Eden.
Why would you have to leave? Because he got you going. I'm very confused.
What the fuck is that? Did he just team kill? Or is he shooting them? Can you even see them? I don't.
Yeah, there's a few that made it past us. We need to be careful.
Oh, I'm letting the ball slip a little bit here on some of these encounters, but shit, man. Sharpshooter. They shooting from over there with rifles? No way. Joe Mack, he's probably going to go in stabbing. They're the last 2 alive from that. Okay. Can't even hit a... That was impressive. It's actually impressive. Joe Mack's going to bring the flag further into contested lines. Flap. That's what you get. Union has pretty much been completely pushed out. Trying to fight their way back in. It's going to take them some time that they don't have. They're also about to be put into a final push. No bueno.
Pinche gringo, pendejo.
You guys gotta be a little bit more coordinated for... What the fuck is that? Again, sometimes when I look over, I see 2 guys here, and I see 2 guys engaging. I don't know if there was a third that got dropped, or if it's just 2. If it's just 2 people, let me remind you, don't do that. I will address that in the debrief, because I know there's some new units in here. And it's a new season, so some people are a little wishy-washy on things, but 2 people not allowed. Not like that. Like collector again. Yep. Why are you, I get wanting a good look. Oh man. I mean, sure, I guess he's close enough, but like you're mag dumping your revolver when you're like at least 50, 75 yards away. I don't know what that's about. Nice shot. Why the Valkyries union's gone in. Will it be successful? Flip a coin. Maybe roll a dice. You get a 6. Congratulations, they've won. Odds are not looking great though. They're already getting shredded piecemeal as they go in. They've only got 3 minutes. Their flags, while still out, are not going to be able to provide enough respawns quickly enough to reinforce them. So this, for all intents and purposes, really should be the end of the match. It should be a CSA victory. Is it these 2 guys maybe that keep doing this? Is it like 2 dudes on the Union and 2 dudes on the CSA? I think they're just trying to get flagged, but the fuck is that? MCP, you should know better, but this is a mutual duel, so I'll allow it. But still, what is that? Goodbye, Knight. Please, for the love of the Confederacy and the Union, do not go in there swinging Evil Joe.
Oh shit! Get that flag.
Oh, what? What is he doing?
Oh shit! How you can't
Wait, you're ramboing. What's your name? Give me your name. Give me your name. Evil Joe, 15th Alabama. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Eagle, shift left.
Shift left, Eagle Brigade.
Evil Joe be like, I am the Rambo.
He ain't no your average Joe.
He ain't no average Joe. He's a Rambo. He's evil. Evil Joe be like, I Rambo for fun.
Hey, buddy.
Aim just slightly left of the rock. That's where their flags are.
I know the rule might be kind of bullshit sometimes. Again, you're getting shot at. But yeah, no self-defense either. Same thing that happened earlier with, I forgot their name, but I think it might have been La Hacker. If you're out there Ramboing by yourself and somebody shoots at you, does not mean you get to shoot back necessarily. Now, if you're in a charge, a big charge happens, and a bunch of people are dying, you're the last one left over, go crazy, man.
I killed you. Down the fence, next.
Definitely need at least 1 or 2 other people be looking at things. Normally I got them. Tonight I don't. Union's going for a very desperate last chance attempt to push onto point. They just got their world rocked by artillery, and the rest are going to get lobotomized by the CSA. Although we do have a little bit of action coming in through here. I don't think it's going to matter. 10 seconds left. Union's not capping. That will be the end of the match. Yep, not a bad 2 rounds. Said perfectly balanced. There was a little bit of confusion here and there. A couple Rambos, definitely not good. But for the first play session of this season, I think it went all right. That's going to be an end to this. Take a look at the after action. Move on. Or not, I guess the game said no after action report for you today. That's going to be really bad for calculating tickets and such for the battle. I'm not sure why that just happened. I'm not sure if that's a new glitch introduced by Campfire Games, perhaps. If it is, I'm very disappointed. That is kind of bullshit. I know that wasn't admin action. I didn't do anything. I know none of these other people did anything. The fact it just ended like that with no ticket count is pretty fucking stupid. But all right, that's going to bring an end to this week's play session. See you guys next week.